Hi Ross community. We heard back in feedback on the parent survey some questions about why we have many ages in the same classroom. So I'm going to talk about why we do that and some benefits. We have multi-age classrooms in Montessori education, and those are based on Dr. Maria Montessori's psychological studies and scientific observations of children. Specifically, Dr. Montessori found that children pass through different planes of development. This means that children share certain attributes and needs according to these age groupings. The first plane is ages 0 to 6, infancy and early childhood. Second plane is the age of childhood, 6 to 12 years old. The third plane is 12 to 18 years old, and it's the age of adolescence. And the fourth plane is 18 to 24 years old, the age of maturity. We can talk more about those planes in a later session. Because children's needs and attributes operate in 3-year cycles within those 6-year age ranges, maximum educational progress is achieved when the educational system acknowledges this fact. So here are the 5 of the benefits of multi-age groupings. The teacher and student relationship that can build leads to more effective teaching. The key to effective teaching is for the teacher to understand each child's individual needs, academic and otherwise. In a Montessori classroom, children remain with the same teacher for ideally 3 years. The teacher has more time to get to know the child over a longer period, and as a result, the Montessori classroom with multi-age children actually results in more effective teaching, hence creating greater results. The second benefit is that fewer transitions lead to more effective learning time. We know that big changes and transitions take time to get used to. Changing teachers and classrooms every single year in elementary school adds unnecessary challenges for the child. Having the same teacher frees the child to concentrate on learning without having to waste precious time getting to know a new adult and a new environment. Number 3, greater interest in learning. Children have the opportunity to see, hear, and experience 3 or more levels of all subjects. Younger children benefit from being exposed to the more advanced work that older children are working on. Because the children are relatively close in age and development, younger children relate closely to the older children and become very curious and interested in learning. Older children are able to test and reinforce their knowledge through discussion and work with the younger children. Number 4, stronger foundation and unlimited learning potential. Within Montessori's multi-year, multi-level environment, basic concepts are constantly reinforced, yet there's unlimited potential as to what the child may learn. Their first year in a classroom, the child learns a lot from observing others who've been there longer. Yes, of course, they get lessons from the teacher, but they are also learning all the time simply by being in the presence of older children and those children's lessons. Concepts are easier to grasp and learning becomes easier because the first time that the teacher teaches something to a student, it is not the first time that the student has been exposed to it. Each child in a Montessori environment is challenged to reach his or her highest potential. And finally, the 5th benefit is leadership skills. The benefits of being in the same class for 3 years truly come to fruition in the child's 3rd year. Every child gains intangible leadership skills. Leadership is something that must be earned. It comes with responsibility and requires complex mental capabilities. These skills cannot be easily taught, but rather must be learned through one's own experience. This type of growth in leadership mirrors real life and teaches all children how to hold different roles and interact with those of all ages. Following Montessori's planes of development, multi-year learning structure occurs in lower elementary, upper elementary, and middle school here at Ross, and each stage has its own purpose. If you have further questions about the multi-age classrooms, Please see the links that are included here on YouTube or ask. Thanks.